զրացնենք, օրինակ էսի։ Հետո, էլ ինչ կարանք զրացնենք։ Վատերից ես ինչ ձգում, մենակ ենի կարանք զրացնենք։ Նավիկներից ինչ կա։
Էլի կա։
Ես ինչ անում։ Ավելի ուժեղ անում, ես ելեքը զրացնենք։ Հետո, ես ինչ անում։ Получи подброс сопровождения электрическим. Մայց մոնադեսին են ուժեղացնենք, էսի չի ձգում, իսկ երկուսին իրար հետ ոչ մի բանը չենք կարա չէ անենք, ուլուչին է կարծում եմ, հիմա ես սեյվը որն եք նորը, սայդինենյա Wi-Fi պրերվնա, ոչ ինչ, մեզ Wi-Fi պետ չի մենք, ինտերնետով չենք խամ, հես սորա, նայի չորդի կացում, չորդի կացում նարը, Что надо?
Этого ножа.
Здесь шкафан стоянный рядом,
У меня прилив сил.
У меня то же самое. Слушай, мои мысли.
Найти крылья и вот.
Զքելի աղբերական չորն եմ ընգնելու ես այս, ստեղը լթարի։
Շիտալի օրով։ Աղաբլետանի փոխվի իչ գինեմ պրեմիմը։
Սղալով նայել է, սղալով գնում ենք։ Ու կարանք ենք ետ ընթացում, հելը նորից ֆորցեք։
Բայց կմնենք անցնենք որազի մեջ։
Իրը այսինց որ արդ կանն գնենք։ Molodets Spider-Man. Orası benim bir hazırlıksını yok bomba sarkacı. Sahneyin efektleri var vapşı ucega. Alsan mevzusları.
Yaşam da öyle hadi bak.
Çoğunluk çilavik falan.
Sonra sanki bana PlayStation'da daha mega deser Barbie'sine cam soktular. Değil. Ямочка.
Ты заходники ножена. Не могу тебе помочь.
Это айфон.
Видел этот символ. Это символ это СЛФ. На вахет, заходник символ. Спокойно. Бов.
Вот именно вот тогда не любится хахалу. Устать. Устать. Если честно. Мелкия? Ой, сайсо.
Мальц. Ладно. Сейчас огонек, да, вот?
Jogos.
Вот и солдат. Мибан нешун է ասում, էդին հոնգոգրատն է, սելենը վագագրաջեր,
Չեմ կան վեկան են։
Բասմունը ռուս է այդ կրայի բնեն։
Անադեվի կլասն։
Աունը փոխելա կրայի բնեն դրե։
Չեսի չեք։
Վորգոգրադից։
Իսկ է։
Этот праздникից են խոսում։
Diablo.
Посмотревene тела, наконец-то то, что нашел, вам не искал.
Allez, ça, gang, gang. Du, egal.
Die dann jetzt für den Ding standen.
Давай. Идет нас не только сюда. Идем.
Информация не замышления. Check it. Also, ich mal. Давай. Я дожвара махеле. Չկինա կան ուժարը բայց շարացնում է էլի տավադը
Bella?
Սամալը չունեն, բայց դոգեր կան Նավահանգիստներ կան, ասում է, այրոպորտ, մոտիկ այրոպորտ չկա, մոտիկ է, բայց ելնելու, բայց նավում են ասում է տարակ, տնենք որդեից են բերում։ Nasıl bana da uğraşma.
There's me on you.
Delivery.
Отрывается. Ասում ես ինչ տարօրինակ բաներ են։ Մեկ սուպեր զլացիկների հետևից հանգնում փորձում է սատ գցնի սաղեն բանման, ննվել յամի սաղարկ է։ Հիմա էլ ինչ-որ բան են նշում։ Ասում է հարին լավ էլ սատ գցել է պաստորեն ընդ
Execution in progress. Regrouping. Going for the kill. Nice kill. Damage inflicted!
Unreal! He's like the little Asian that could! You better pray you got money in the bank. It's your last chance to make the payment or we part ways. Don't you worry your head about it. I've got this.
Copy that! As you request. Going for the kill.
Activity. Enforcing peace. Just continue the fight.
Is that so? Everyone stand down.
What are you doing? Why did you stop? That is not what I pay you for!
Turns out you don't pay us at all.
What?
The money transfer didn't go through.
We will settle this.
Have your machines fight your battles for you. We don't work for free. No hard feelings, Robocop, just business.
I have bigger fish to fry.
You ungrateful fucks! You closed the door on the most ambitious project in his goddamn city!
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
I still have an army that will fight no matter what. So, Robocop, prepare to meet your demise!
Now there is trouble.
This isn't over! Stay away! Stay the hell away!
Dead or alive, you are... coming with me.
You will regret throwing this opportunity away! Useless fucking machines! Can't you see? OCP is lying to you! I was the only one who was frank with you from the start! You can't win this. Not while OCP still stands.
There is nowhere else to go, Wendell Antonowski.
That's not even my real name. OCP gave me that identity. They knew evoking your past affects you. They wanted you emotional, to better manipulate you. You keep sacrificing yourself, and that's admirable. But at some point you have to ask yourself, for what? For the city that wants to witness your downfall? Or for the company that keeps sabotaging you? Join me. Together we can hold OCP accountable.
Another empty promise.
You hunt criminals down. Oh, let's make a stand against the biggest criminal of them all. It's time for you to stop obeying OCP and start putting yourself first.
Locking you up is putting myself first.
Oh, that would be a mistake.
I am only human.
Then why don't you die like one?
Is it done? Is Wendell Antonowski...
dead? What about the city?
Everyone pulled through, and we've got it under control, I think. We just got here moments before you. People are exhausted and trying to catch a little sleep, but I'm sure they would prefer catching up with you.
I will keep that in mind.
And Murphy, good job.
caught me sleeping at the desk. It's like I'm trying to convince you that I'm not cut out to be an officer.
We are all tired.
I talked to Reed and he said that someone from OCP already contacted him. Since the UEDs turned out to be a bust, they'll be reinstating everyone. Everyone that meets the criteria, of course. Since Becca no longer needs me, I think that's the end of my career.
There are other professions worth pursuing.
Yeah? Like what?
Have you ever considered a corporate career?
Ouch! I really believed I had what it takes to be a policeman. All I expected was a tiny bit of faith. Anyway, I'll pack my stuff. See you around, officer.
So, Antonowski finally got what he deserved.
Damn right. No escaping.
I'm so tired I can't move a muscle.
Oh, that's a shame. Because the guy from the Holy Cow joint came by earlier and left a tray of burgers in the staff room as a thank you for our work.
It is safe out there again.
Oh, thank you. But I felt pretty safe ever since you left me with your partner, Officer Lewis. Feisty little thing, isn't she?
She makes me feel safe too.
My time here is over. I'm sorry that my work contributed to causing you so much pain.
You could not have known. Did our meetings change how you perceive machines, Doctor?
Well, that was never the purpose. Anyway, I'll finish up collecting my things and I'll be on my way.
You don't look so hot. Was your neighborhood affected by the riots?
I don't know.
Once they begin, I was too afraid to leave this place. I locked myself in the store.
So it's true. He's dead?
I am sorry that it did not happen in front of cameras.
You and me both. But tell me this. You killed the guy who started this all, exposed UEDs for what they are, and made sure they won't replace cops. You contained the riots and at least postponed the creation of Delta City.
What is your question?
After doing all that, why is no one celebrating?
That is not why we do this.
What a thankless job. Actually, maybe that's a story worth pursuing.
Would Channel 9 be interested?
They love a sappy story over there. Maybe I'll even get some award for it. And at least I'll be celebrating. Anyway, goodbye, OCP man.
We got Wendell.
I'm glad that you're finally acknowledging us as a team. I couldn't have taken Wendell down without you. That guy brought a lot of suffering to this city. The phone calls I got from people begging for help made my stomach turn. It was overwhelming. At first, I didn't know what to do.
First time doing something selfless.
And last, I'm exhausted. I don't know how you do it. I had to help myself to a little pick-me-up that I found in the property room. You guys confiscate a lot of good stuff.
That is not something you should say to me.
Then I shall not say anything anymore. My medicine is starting to kick in anyway. Later, Tin Man.
Robo, Lewis was looking for you. She's in the locker room.
That you, partner? You're back. So it's done.
It is.
Did Wendell do one of his kill him speeches after which he always leaves?
He did.
What a cheeseball. So, are you gonna stand around like that the whole day? Come on, sit down. A lot of things have changed since I wasn't around. For one, I've heard that there's another woman in your life.
Another woman?
Dr. Blanche? Seems that you two spent a lot of time talking together. I'm glad that there was someone you could lean on while I was away. You've been under a lot of pressure lately. It felt like every night at the hospital I was seeing your face on the news. People trying to dissect your every word, question who you are, your past, your future. I wanted to say how proud I am that despite having all those people look at you under a microscope, you remain so composed. I know I wouldn't handle it that well. So, how did you do that?
I had help.
Oh, that little thing?
It served as a reminder of who I am, who I have always been.
A great police officer?
Among other things.
I just want you to know that if you ever need to talk...
I know, Lewis. Thank you.
So, what's next for us, partner?
Our morning shift is about to start.
I'll get my gear.
You've got to see this! Moments ago, what was reported as an unidentified creature has entered the OCP headquarters and is creating havoc. Reports of numerous casualties are coming in. No one seems to know what caused the chaos. And most importantly, who is going to stop it.
I guess the shift's starting early. Ready, partner?
I was born ready.
What the hell? It's like a hurricane came through.
Stay alert.
At least we have chopper support.
No such luck. That's a TV helic. Copter.
They're here already? We have wounded. What happened here?
It was furious. It destroyed everything in its path.
What did?
A monster.
Robo, I'm in the Channel 9 helicopter. I'm seeing a lot of movement on the executive floor.
I know exactly where that is.
We need to get up there.
No, get the injured out of the building. I will handle what is up there.
You sure?
Positive.
You heard him. Let's evacuate everyone. Hurry up!
finding more and more wounded, and they're all giving me consistent descriptions. So unless everyone is getting it wrong, there's an old friend waiting for you upstairs. You can expect...
Trouble?
That's right.
Make sure there is no one left in the building.
Will do, partner. I see you. That thing just moved to the western corner of the executive floor. It's something. What a massacre!
Are you getting this?
All of it. That's the OCP board you're seeing. They were supposed to vote on the new CEO. I guess someone didn't like the candidate they chose. OCP is finished after this.
There seems to be a misunderstanding.
Robocop, I wanted to leave you a message before I undergo this procedure. It has been a long and laborious process, but it has given me the opportunity to observe you closely.
The old man! That you? I didn't know! I didn't mean to!
Only now do I truly understand what others see in you. I realize why they cheer you on, root for you. And it is because they can look past your mental exterior and see that somehow you haven't lost your humanity. That puts my mind at ease. You made me realize that I do not have to fear what is about to happen. I can remain human, as you have. Selfless and devoted to something bigger than myself. Uncorruptible. And that is what I always strive to be. Good luck, Murphy. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
You sold the city's future. That leaves one question. Scrapyard or prison, creep?
Murphy, what the hell was that?
Just an old friend.
Do you need backup? I repeat, do you need backup?
Negative. Keep the evacuation going.
Copy that.
You will not win this.
Where the hell are you? I've lost visual.
We went downstairs.
What? Murphy, we got everyone out. Be careful. The building will not hold. You need to get yourself out of there.
I am in the middle of something. Going somewhere?
Robo, I don't like what I'm seeing. The building's actually shaking. Get out while you still can! get out of there. It's about to collapse. The building's evacuated. There's no one else inside. You need to save yourself.
I can't see anything. Move closer.
Negative. When the building collapses, the dust cloud will choke the engine.
Oh my God! Murphy!
No! No, no! Wait! I see something!
Is that him? Talk to me!
It is me, Lois. It has always been me.
Another week passed since the OCP's magnificent giant has fallen. OCP's new CEO assured us that the destruction of its headquarters will not stand in the way of finishing Delta City. Japanese corporation Kanemitsu has already shown interest in OCP's most prominent project. We at Media Break welcome them with open arms. Delta City, yokoso! From the City of Wonders, we're back to Detroit. The city's debt has reached a new peak. Re-elected Mayor Kuzak, asked about his plans for reform, said he had other plans instead. OCP is the weakest it's ever been. We'll sue them, even if we need a Japanese lawyer, he assures us. Now it's time to introduce a new segment, You the Detroiters, where we share feel-good stories from our local communities. Disgraced Senator Farrell took hostages at the local theater and called for his reinstatement. However, a former vagrant and the theater's newest employee managed to defuse the situation. When asked why he decided to risk his life, Pickles, a European cinema connoisseur, said that it was simply disrespectful to interrupt the screening. Let's just hope Pickles does not influence the theater's movie selection. Next up, Sunblock 5000 model nearly torn to pieces by an ED 209 after not adhering to the 209's instructions. The dispute over a parking space could have turned deadly if it wasn't for Dr. Olivia Blanche, a seasoned psychologist who managed to keep a cool head during the 209's intervention. Dr. Blanche's new book, Coping with Loss, is said to be of value to both people and machines alike. A defamed reporter funded by terrorists. After trying to illegally broadcast a hit piece aimed at OCP, Samantha Ortiz has been spotted collaborating with a terrorist group led by a woman known in the underworld as Bertha. OCP denies. We're sorry for the disturbance. Fortunately, this time it was a minor one. Let's move on. A new world record has been set in Detroit. A man called Funeral Bob attended his 1000th funeral this year. The record-breaking funeral belonged to Max Becker,
a former OCP executive. As it turned out, Bob was its only attendee. The OCP delegation did not arrive due to a rescheduled business meeting. We hope the meeting went well. Moving on. The owner of a local restaurant, Onion Baji, in cahoots with a ring of zoo thieves. The restaurant was proved to source the ingredients through crime. The arrest was made by a rookie neighborhood cop, Ulysses Washington, and according to his statement, it wasn't the first animal he had saved. One question still remains unanswered. What happens to Robocop's human status? Mayor Kuzak distances himself from Robocop and leaves no doubt that he will not be advocating for granting him human rights. Robocop's efforts have prompted a public conversation.
I hope OCP doesn't take him off the street. Who will protect us then?
Ah, it's Robocop! Robo, I love you!
Cassé, Reaper, Skeleton, Speaker, Pure Pandemonium.
To many more years on the force, Robocop. It's been a busy time for Detroit, but the cloud that lowers over the city is lifting as police end their strike. We're ready to serve, said Officer Ann Lewis, who returned to duty despite her recent injury. What heroism. Detroit can sleep soundly tonight. The question is, for how long? That's all for today. This was Casey Wong. Until next time.
There is one more person here that needs saving.
What? Murphy?
We are not done yet. Thank you.